What's happening in LDBC? Now, those who are actually surprised at the fact that Terence Crawford had a dominating performance against Postal, I really have to question those guys who are actually shocked that do you actually watch this sport, or do you just like to bloviate and listen to the sound of your voice? Because if you're really true fan of the sport, you should have known that Terence Crawford, there was no way in the world that Postal was going to be anywhere near his level. You know, for anybody who actually thought this was going to be a 50-50 fight, well, I kind of feel sorry for you because, this was on the cards. That performance was on the cards from Terence Crawford a very long time ago. So many different fights you watch Terence Crawford, you watch him get better and better and better. And obviously, this culminated to obviously to the fact of what the performance that you actually saw from Terence Crawford gave. He was, to be honest, there's not a lot I can say about Terence Crawford apart from the fact that he is my favorite fighter currently of this new modern era. I've said in the past in different videos of those who actually seen my videos that I've said Terence Crawford, the only thing I want from Terence, because he's almost very, very close to being perfect. The only thing about Terence Crawford, perfect as a fighter, obviously, I'll just make that perfectly clear. But in terms of what's missing with him is the fact that he doesn't talk. But hey, you can't have it all. I like my fighters to actually be able to talk, to sell a fight, to try and draw me into this world whereby, they just feel they're not going to be beaten, and the psychological battle as well as the physical battle. You've got to have the total package, and that's the only thing that's missing with Terence Crawford. Because if he could talk, oh my god, devastated. Box office, but obviously he is what he is. You can't change his personality. I respect him for his fight game, and the man can fight. There's no doubt about that. One thing I would say is I personally would like Terence Crawford to actually leave Top Rank. I've said this in the past, and I'll say it again. I just think him being with Bob Arum is just, to be honest with you, he's been limited. You probably think, oh yeah, he's been marketed the right way. I'm not sure about that. With Bob Arum, I see Terence Crawford's, I just think he can be marketed better. I think he can be maximized. He can maximize his own potential in terms of the marketing angle a lot better than he will do at Top Rank. But because there will come a point where he'll run out of fights. There won't be any decent fighters, and then what is he gonna do? You have to keep moving up in weight, just to try and get a decent fight, which may not be the wisest thing to do, but obviously only time will tell. I would like to see him unify a division, to dominate a division, become undisputed, but I'm not really sure how he's gonna do that when he's actually with Top Rank. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We just have to wait and see. I'm still waiting for this fantasy, sort of joining of the marketing, the promotional companies of Top Rank and PVC working together. So I'm still waiting for this mystery hookup that Bob Arum and Al Haymon was supposed to be doing a few months ago. I still haven't seen one decent Top Rank fighter fight on a PVC card yet. But hey, I digress. Obviously, the king of the fuckboys were trying to justify the fact that Top Rank and PVC were gonna sort of automatically, working together to have fights joined together. I'm still waiting for this, but anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm sure that will happen at some stage, like never. So anyways, back to Terence Crawford. So Terence is gonna, the fight I want to see Terence fight next is Adrian Broner. That's the fight I would love to see. I think that would be a absolutely I think that would be a really intriguing fight. The styles itself will be interesting to see how Broner actually gets to Crawford and how Crawford overcomes that sort of style that Adrian Broner has. That will be interesting. But is it likely to happen? Who knows? You never know in this game. It will be interesting, but people are talking about, obviously him and Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao obviously getting the next fight, which, yes, obviously being in Top Rank, and Top Rank likes to recycle their fighters. I'm sure we're looking forward to having Manny Pacquiao versus Terence Crawford, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm sure that's on the way because obviously Bob Arum can't find any fighters to fight Terence Crawford at some stage, but it doesn't matter. Obviously, if it happens, great. Personally, would I want to see it? Not really. I think Manny Pacquiao is retired. It would be much more beneficial for him, in my personal opinion, if he actually stayed retired. But I'm sure he probably still owes a lot of money to Bob Arum, so he needs to be pimped out again. So I'm sure he's going to have to come out of retirement and, pay a few debts. It is what it is. I kind of done with Manny Pacquiao. Personally, I don't really want to see it. I want to see these new up-and-coming fighters actually take their rightful place in the top echelons of the sport. And Terence Crawford, pound for pound, is one of the best fighters in the world today. And it will be nice to actually see him dominate his division, become undisputed before he actually moves up to 147 pounds. But in all likelihood, I don't see that happening. I just think that it comes a point when he's going to run out of fighters and he has to move up in weight. So, well, we just have to wait and see. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But this is Top Rank, so it's highly unlikely I'm going to be wrong. That's what's going to happen. So if he's not going to be fighting Tim Bradley, which obviously I don't think that's going to happen. I think Tim has said in the past that he's not likely to be fighting Terence Crawford, which is admirable. But obviously, from a fighter's point of view, and from a promotional's point of view, that would be an interesting fight as well. But obviously, not highly unlikely that that's going to happen. So it's going to be the Manny Pacquiaos of the world, and then it'll probably be Provernikov or something. But hey. We'll just have to wait and see. So, it'll be good for Terence Crawford. I'm just really pleased for the guy. Like I said, good for him, good victory. Where is he? Hopefully he will continue to grow, get better, which is what's going to happen. He's going to get better and better. And then, they're talking about him fighting Errol Spence. I think people don't need to get carried away here. It's a little bit too early, but hey, at the end of the day, if that fight happens, that fight happens. But it'd be nice if that fight was actually two champions, sort of fighting against each other, making an interesting fight of it, and both actually doing really well in that particular regard. But who knows? If they were doing well at that point in time, maybe in 2018 or something, that'd be interesting, obviously. But who knows? We just have to wait and see. Anyways, to all the guys who supported me over the years, I'm sorry I'm not, having the opportunity to make as many videos as I would like to do. I have got so many things I have to do. But anyways, I'm always watching your videos. All those who have rocked with me all these years, thank you. Reef, 78 Sports TV, Boxing Beats and Rhymes, Outside Ropes, 1LVZ, Ben Binuma, all the guys who have just, stay with me, Town Biz, Ticket TV. There's so many of you guys, Fight Critic. The list goes on and on. I'm always grateful, for all those who are, Quest X. Obviously, I'm not going to forget you, and, commenting on my videos, who always, showing me love. Thank you. Obviously I try my best to try and make as many videos as I can. It's just, just so much things I have to do out there, but it is what it is. We all have to, strive to do the things that we do, and I'm always supporting you guys in your videos, so keep doing what you're doing. Fuck those who hate you, and fuck all the haters. Those who actually talking shit. I don't even watch any crappy videos anymore. I ain't got time to watch bullshit. You know, people want to, throw shades at people because of the color of their skin, and talking about black channels and all that bullshit. All the haters gonna fuck themselves. They can take a long running job. I haven't got time to bullshit anymore. But for all those who are making, those who are, show me love in LDBC, wherever you are, man. Peace. I'm always with you. I always watch your videos. I always support you as best as I can, man. Anyways, peace.